this is the journey from how I got from my first sub 1 single to averaging less than 40 seconds. So, this is the road to sub 10, episode 2. So again, we're gonna grab this thing. I can already hear the... Anyway, so this is from me getting from sub 1 to averaging sub 40. Like for sub 1 single to averaging sub 40. Now this, like averaging in the 30s, made me feel like a real speedcuber. So I feel like this is a good spot to go to for this episode. So, of course, after my first sub 1 single, I got more sub 1 singles, like a 59.99, which I remember because it's 59.99. And, like, I kept getting PBs. I think I remember a 54, a 52 maybe, I don't know, but the latest PB I saw, I texted my friend about, was a 42. Yes, a 42. And then eventually, I did get my first sub 40 single. Let's see if I can get a sub 40 single now. Let's try to get a sub 40. I didn't last time. I think that's because it's, I did Daisy. So because of that, we're still doing Daisy. Daisy. Okay, I don't know what I did wrong last time. 44.3. Alright, so, anyway. This is why you don't trust hand scrambles, by the way. Whatever. Double X cross. I mean, technically that was a X cross, but also technically that was a quadruple X cross because I messed up the cross. 2020. Anyway. So yeah, I got, on my journey from my first sub 1 single to averaging sub 40, I got a couple PBs. The one I most remember is my first sub 40. Which was a 39. Also, this area I switched from using the timer app to CS Timer because it's way better. It like keeps your times, keeps your averages and stuff. So, yeah. Excuse me. And also, you can make it look cooler. So, yeah. So I got those. I also got a PB that I will reveal next episode because that's the main point of next episode. Now, eventually I kept on going. I think I learned F2L around this time too, and once I got faster with F2L, that's when I got sub 40. So now I did like normal cross and F2L. So it was like beginner F2L though. So that's what I'm gonna do here. I did suck at identifying 3 pairs. Oh, and also I did learn, this is a funny thing, but I learned full OLL and 2-look PLL, but before I learned 2-look PLL, but first I learned 2-look, what is it? Sorry. But before I learned it, but I only learned 2-look OLL after 2-look PLL. So what I did for OLL was I got the cross on top, and then I did the beginner's way of twisting corners for the edges to get OLL. And then I did the 2-look OLL. So yeah, and eventually I did learn 2-look OLL, except for this case here. I technically did learn this case, but I forgot it, and I always mix it up with the case where the corners are the other way. So I did this OLL normally, and then I would have gotten this case and have to do that. And then to look OLL and PLL. I don't think I started learning 1-look PLL yet. I think that was just after I started averaging 39. I do know I learned full OLL, full PLL way sooner than you have to. Like, I knew them for so long now. Like, I really didn't have to learn them, but I'm happy I did, because I didn't get too used to 2-look. So now, I never thought, I never, accidentally 2-looked to solve that I could have 1-looked or something like that. I also learned other algorithms, a couple ZBLL, some winter variant. Well, that was a later, but the point of that part was I did learn a lot of algorithms before I should have. So yeah, and eventually I did start averaging sub 40. This was big for me because it was the first barrier that was actually hard to break. And it was like, if I thought my average was in the 30s, that sounded very fast. And I still did hand scrambles around this time, so I don't have scrambles or solutions. I don't until my PB was 12 seconds, I think. So yeah, hope you enjoyed.